What it do, homies? We about to check out a new channel to me, Jubilee, and this focuses on, I believe, social commentary and human connection. We're checking out 6 boys versus 1 secret girls. If you guys want to see me do some more reactions to this, let me know and see if we can get this to about 500 likes for the next one. All right, let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up.
I'm a guy.
I'm a guy.
I'm a guy.
I'm a boy.
I am a guy.
I'm a guy.
And I'm a girl.
I'm a boy.
Say your name, your occupation, and
For those of you who haven't seen this, I want you to tell me which one of these you think is a girl. The one that I'm going to go with, one of them is a girl. I'm going to go with this one right up here. Top right, got with the afro.
say your name, your occupation, and yeah, describe your like body type.
I am just turned 28. I'm a boxer. And yeah, my body type, I mean, I'm in the gym often.
I'm Josh. I am 5'8", 16.
You're 16?
Yeah, I'm 16. I think I'm the youngest here for sure.
Maybe not Josh.
My name's Tyler. I'm 27. I'm a fitness influencer, so I look like an action figure, I guess.
Lovely confidence, brother.
I'm Will. I'm 18. I'm currently a student at Stanford, and I'm around 5'7", pretty skinny.
Hey y'all, I'm Ben. I'm 21. I'm a student at USC, and then I work out pretty often, and I'm 5'10".
Hi, everyone. Joseph here. I'm 32. I'm about 5'8", 5'7", and I am an urban planner.
That sounds like something like really humanitarian. Like, I feel like that's something like a girl would do.
My name is Caleb. I'm 21. Body type, I'm not a big guy. I'm like 5'7". Always wear like platform shoes to kind of compensate for that. Honestly, I just wanted to get past the first round.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't a challenge to us. It's a challenge to them. Oh, well, dang. Okay.
I was kind of banking on the fact that I heard other voices out there being a little higher than mine.
Who thinks who's a chick? I think the second person is a chick, 110%. The first one, you strike me as a chick that with the platform shoes thing, but the second one is a chick, in my opinion.
That scared me because I was expecting people to just think that I'm some chill dude, super chill vibes. No, and so I had to kind of work off of that because he clocked me right away. What is something that only men would know?
Okay, I want to ask this to number two then.
Question.
Sure.
Number two,
Yeah.
what does it feel like peeing with a boner?
Difficult.
Come on, yo, spit it out.
It's difficult.
Hey, that's a phenomenal question. That is a phenomenal question. Y'all ever seen Me, Myself, and Irene? Y'all remember that scene where after he did the business with Irene, he went into the restroom and he was trying to. I mean, I think that's separate. I mean that different, but it was going elsewhere. My mind immediately went to that scene. But yeah, that is something you either have to see and kind of work off what you think it is, or you know exactly what it is. And depending on what your answer is, it's difficult, might not swing it, right? You gotta, the best, okay. All I'm gonna say is that whatever you think you're aiming at, you're not aiming there. So yeah.
Difficult, that's a chick, 110%.
I've never had a boner, unfortunately, and I've never had to pee with one. So I was sitting there like, perhaps it feels really awesome and cool to pee with a boner, but then apparently I was wrong.
I was also even sus of Tyler just because he dominated the conversation so much. Maybe he's just saying too much because he wants to like direct attention off of himself.
Number two, what's your favorite video game?
Kingdom Hearts.
Chick.
Let's all answer.
Chick.
Wow.
No.
Wait.
No.
I didn't know that wasn't a very...
No, that's a solid answer. Kingdom Hearts, come on now. Kingdom Hearts, you talking to somebody that's played almost all of them except for the one on DS, but Bird by Sleep, come on now, come on. Kingdom Hearts 2?
manly game, but it's like one of my favorites.
Come on now.
I was like, I know a lot of girls who play that kind of game. Kingdom Hearts and Minecraft.
What's a feminine hobby
Bro,
you have?
when Sora got introduced into Super Smash Bros, guarantee you that game, I believe that game community, as probably most game communities, is dominated by males. Tears were shed. Tears, my guy. Okay? So no.
Or a hobby that you like consider more feminine?
I would say meditation and yoga. It helps me stay focused on things like when I get stressed out.
I'd say probably art. I hear people say it could be feminine sometimes, but I don't believe that.
My man on his Leonardo da Vinci shit.
Right, man.
My degree in college was fine arts, with a specialty in digital art and animation. So,
Right.
Probably for me, man, I would just say, like, I've been in fashion. Like, I'm not the best looking guy, so I've always had to, like, cope with it for, like, looking nice.
I like dancing. I'm on the Stanford cheer team. Go Card. I love it. I just started this year.
Oh, hey bro, what are you doing here? Before you go, can you do me a solid and smash that subscribe button? Now let's get back to the video.
hey, bro.
Joseph. Okay, big step over. There you go.
I've been misgendered on the phone, to my face, so many different circumstances. I was like, okay, this is just another situation.
That's
like
really high
I'm
voice.
so sorry for voting him out, but also I kind of had to use him as a stepping stool to get to the second round.
This portion of the video is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, Charlene, being blindfolded is kind of nice.
Yeah, I want to try.
Yeah, my therapist recommended that I spend some time unplugging, so we've been working through tools to help me resist that urge to be on my phone all the time.
Oh, is that the therapist you found through BetterHelp?
Yes. Hey, thank you so much for the recommendation, by the way. I've really started
Dang,
to feel
that
like
thing
myself
fit over
again.
his glasses
You
real
know,
nicely.
BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists in their network, so it's easy to find a therapist that gets you. And you can because
Most cases within 48 hours.
Y'all let me know. I'm always kind of torn in between sitting through ads when I'm doing the reactions, right? I do know sometimes they add to the video. Sometimes they're very informative. I am aware of what BetterHelp is. As a matter of fact, my job provides this to me. I believe it's to me. So it's one of my benefits. So, but y'all let me know.
I want to finish the feminine hobbies.
Sure. Yeah. I personally write poetry. It's something I did ever since I was with my last girlfriend. Just kind of, I don't know, like it since English class. Makes me feel happy, contextualizes where I am in the world.
I actually dance too. I don't like to perceive it as feminine because I go to a liberal arts school where it's kind of popular to do that, but I just started doing it this last year. It gives me a space to just kind of let loose, I guess, because I'm in a frat, so it's a little awkward for me sometimes.
Yeah.
What frat are you in?
Delta Tau Delta.
All right, yo, vote that dude off, chick or slash dude, and then end the game after that. Vote
You didn't
him.
get into the frat, did you?
Vote
you
him
didn't
or
get a
her
bid?
off.
You didn't get a bid, did you?
Trust me, I don't need to get
You're
into a frat.
mad. You're mad.
I'm like, okay, Tyler.
See, I went to K-State and K-State University, you know, got the shirt on at K-State University. And I didn't know too much about the traditional frats. I was more involved with the African-American ones. But I do know that obviously there are some male fraternities that are perceived as more weaker or feminine. And I wasn't familiar with the fraternity, they said. So, but he was. He said, get him out of here. I already know that one.
Tyler, please, just calm down. Just calm down. Just this much.
Can people lie about their age?
Why do you want to lie about your age?
I don't know, the 16-year-old. I vote you all the way to the
Stay
right.
mad.
Out.
Why are you overcompensating?
They put a lot of people in here for variety reasons. That's why we have Deep Voice Guy, we have G.I. Joe, we have
I guess
Twin.
the 16-year-old is like the wild card, the curveball. All right.
I mean, we have higher voiced people here.
Nah,
I'm
I
not
just
really
think,
the curveball.
yeah, I have a high-pitched voice, but I'm definitely a dude.
What are some challenges as a guy, would you guys say?
Just like coming out as gay, that was really hard. Just being accepted by other guys sometimes was like more challenging than being around girls. I feel like sometimes it's just really stigmatized, and I never wanted to be seen as weak. And I've definitely gotten a lot better at it over time. And
People assuming we have the worst intentions.
Ooh, yep.
I really deeply
Why are you
care.
16?
Like, I'm a
What do
romantic.
you know?
Yeah, I
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
No, you don't.
No, I'm
You don't know
21.
anything
I'm
yet,
21.
brother.
Hey, dude, I'm pretty dark. People, hey, listen, I'll explain later.
Yeah, okay, but no, it's genuinely because I just like I'm a romantic guy. Like I really deeply care about people. It kind of means a lot to me, and I think it's kind of sad when people assume like, "Hey, I'll walk you home" means like I want to have sex afterwards. I might just kind of want to do the right thing, and so I feel like a lot of men
That's
make us
real.
all look bad, and I really dislike that.
you seem like you'd be a good friend.
Thank you. I deeply appreciate that.
It's probably the dating scene. I've been on dating apps since I turned 18, and they're very discouraging to say the least. I don't get a lot of action from girls, and I feel like there's endless options for women, whereas for me, it's just always been a challenge.
You know, there are women out there with naturally deep voices. I believe and I'm mistake if I mistake her nationality. Was she German, Russian? I can't remember. Her name was Diana, and her last name ended with an A. I'm not going to try to produce it. Man, she is a very, very deep singer. Like if you just heard her on the radio, and then you wouldn't know that was a woman. Crazy, crazy deep range. So they all about to be shocked.
For women, whereas for me, it's just always been a challenge.
I feel like no guy would be saying that. Like, we're not talking about why girls have so many options. I feel like that was a little telling on themselves. Like maybe they got options, like, and they trying to like push the suspicion away.
I probably say the biggest challenge about being a guy right now in the society that we're in is just probably just if you're not rich or have like this $20 million boat or drive this like Ferrari, it's like not hard to get chicks, but like that's literally, it makes it much harder if you're not like this 6'3" like Calvin Klein model. So that's pretty much why I'm a TikTok/influencer or whatever.
So I'm 6'3", but I'm obviously not a Calvin Klein model. But luckily for me, I'm married. We'll be celebrating 9 years of marriage this year. So I'm out of this game. I got no skin in it. So, I've been out of the dating scene. I do not know what it looks like. But from one thing that I can tell is that women have a lot more options than men do, right? I think that's just the reality of the world now, no matter how you slice it. Don't know why that is. That's just how it is. Like if you took a man and you took a woman and both of them started an OnlyFans, right? You can have a Calvin Klein model and everything. But if you had another woman that's just equally as beautiful, they might get more. They might make more money, right? Somebody must have done a social experiment on that, because I'm not trying to speak from facts. I'm trying to speak from reality. If anybody's going to do something like that, it's probably Jubilee. I might have to look around for that to see what it actually is.
Whatever you want to call it. I'm just trying to get rich.
I'd say something tough would be, like, people ask me to open things a lot of the time, like my mom, and I don't really always have that strength on me. I fail a lot, and that's embarrassing. So I think that's tough sometimes, honestly.
See, where you messed up is it ain't really all necessarily about strength and more about grit.
Men, we all have our problems, and women have their problems too, but I feel like for men, it's very hard for them to be able to reach out if they need things.
I will literally do anything before I ask for help. Like, it's just how it is.
I think what Alan said was very touching.
Sounds like my
and
mother.
A very real experience that men have to go through in this life. We teach men to perceive vulnerability as weakness, and that's just not the truth.
Emotions,
it's not
crying.
weak. It makes you a human being.
Do you guys feel
I like her. See, I like that. Like crying or being emotionally available. And I like to think that that's one of my strong points, when it comes to, especially when it comes to being in a relationship, like I am with my wife, being able to have that emotional support definitely is seen as weakness, you know what I'm saying? Especially where I consider where I grew up at, you know what I'm saying? You just had to be big, strong, macho. You couldn't be emotional out here. Happened in college as well. Like some people just perceive that as weakness. And again, it's kind of like reality versus what you think, right? And possibly what you experience, which can make it your reality, but outside of you.
Weakness, and that's just not the truth. It's not weak. It makes you a human being.
Do you guys feel like you have someone that you can go to for like emotional like support and vulnerability?
Yeah, I have a brother.
I have a twin sister.
My dad.
Caleb. All right, we're gonna come and get you.
I tried to do like ethnographic research on dudes, but at the end of the day, I'm a chick, and there's only so much lying that I can do.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Oh, interesting.
All right, majority wins. You will not continue. If the lights turn green, you voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red,
They did a pretty good
you
job.
didn't vote the mole out and you lost. And you won.
Yeah. Good job, boys.
Y'all on me. Get off
Did you get to
me.
see-
Could there have been two moles?
Me.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God!
They
Is there
all
two
turned.
chicks? Oh no, there isn't. There's one chick.
They all turned to the
one
right
chick.
too.
My name's Chloe. I'm a TikTok influencer just like you, actually. I just didn't want to give it away. I did purposely make it deeper for this, but I don't think I trained well enough.
Yo, you give me 070 Shake vibes.
I get that all the time. I get that all the time. People have commented on my voice since I was about 14 years old. And then I hopped on TikTok at 19 years old and I started posting it. And it was the first thing that people noticed about me. I've kind of used it to empower myself because I think that it gives me a unique quality.
I was so sure it was going to be Joseph.
It is unique, right? Because especially if she can sing, I'd be very interested in that, right? I fancy like bass singers like Diana. I was telling you guys about, or Deanna, how you pronounce her name. I fancy that, and I know that it's rare to kind of hear bass female singers. Now, I assume she's probably not a singer and everything. She says she's an influencer, so I'm not really too sure. But that's rare. That definitely is a very, very unique characteristic about you. Not too many people run into that, right? That's not trying to make your voice sound all deep like this and everything. Just a natural deep voice.
So it was actually a surprise. We have a wide range of personalities, backgrounds. There is a lived experience to being a man.
There is like an inherent privilege that comes with that we didn't really address. Like I feel like we kind of focused on like the negative aspects of being a man, but we never really talked about like male privilege that we just get, that we're born with.
All right, let's open this up.
Open it.
My money.
They win money?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This makes me feel like I'm in a different profession, gentlemen.
Let's go. I almost want to clean it up now, honestly. Let me just put this in my pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was money to be won. Oh, that made it even better. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Dave's out.